In this video, we're going to be opening up and checking out this absolutely fabulous Green Lantern 2-pack from Mcfarlane Toys, and of course, some toy photography as well. Hey everyone, so it is a glorious day for Green Lantern fans, DC fans, or just poozers alike, because we finally have a Kilawog figure, and he looks great, and man, I'm excited. And yes, he does come in a 2-pack here. I believe this is the only way to get a hold of him right now. This gold label, beautiful 2-pack made by Mcfarlane Toys. And so Kilawog does come with another Kyle Rayner and a bunch of great Green Lantern construct accessories. Like, this is, I think in general, a really great looking 2-pack, just with everything you've got in here. And as far as I know, these guys are really only available on Amazon right now, so I'll have a link in the description for these guys if you want to pick them up. They're pretty awesome, so I'll have that link down there. Definitely go and check them out there. I've always been a really big Green Lantern fan, so I've been quite excited and just curious to see how Mcfarlane slowly releases the different lanterns. So, I mean, it took them long enough, for sure. I mean, for a while I was like, yeah, all these Batmans look great, but I can't wait for a Green Lantern. But we've gotten John Stewart, we've gotten another Kyle Rayner, we've gotten a couple of Hal Jordans, my favorite. And of course, I've got the nice little Bane jacket on him, which looks pretty good. You know, Atrocitus and the whole Blackest Night line. And there's a few that I don't have still that I haven't picked up. Like, I know Alan Scott is out there. Sinestro, of course. There's the Parallax that's out there too. But I really got to complete my Green Lantern collection over here. I'm sure there's some other ones I'm missing, right? They definitely haven't done Guy Gardner yet. And there's some new, you know, like Simon Baz and Jessica Cruz. There's so many lanterns out there that I can't wait for them to come out with. I'm really excited. Thank you, Mcfarlane, for sending this over to me. But also thank you, Mcfarlane, for also as well sending over these guys that I'm gonna give away. These are the Superpowers Hal Jordan and Sinestro. Just comment below your favorite Green Lantern and your Instagram handle or your Twitter handle, whatever. Don't forget your handle. And I will send both of these guys out to you. I'll pick one lucky random person in the comments next week, and I'll put it as a pinned comment who won, and I'll send these guys out to you. So thank you so much for watching, everybody, and of course thank you to Mcfarlane for sending these over. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Man, just thinking about this and like all of the different characters in the Green Lantern mythos, there's so many great characters I can come out with. I mean, we've got like Tomar Ray, he's definitely coming out. Larfleeze, and Aricia, and what's the little squirrel Green Lantern guy? Yeah, I want him to be as like a accessory in somebody's pack somewhere. Like, that would be so great. You know how when you see like 2-packs getting revealed and you're like, oh, come on, I want the one figure, but I don't want the other one. I don't want to have to pay for a whole 2-pack, whatever. This is not an example of that. This is a great 2-pack. This Kilawog is obviously awesome, and this Kyle Rayner's fantastic. Man, this is definitely my favorite suit of his anyway, and he looks great. I definitely am preferring this one over the one that I've got, the older one. Definitely like the way he looks so much more, and there's so much great accessories. Like, come on, this is such a good 2-pack. So Kyle is not a new figure, but he does come with different stuff, I believe. So he does come with a little extra hand. So if you want to have his Green Lantern ring hand with some constructs in it, you can do that. I don't remember if he came with this like samurai armor, but this is really stinking cool. And he comes with this sword, which I'm pretty sure he did come with this sword before. Yes, he did, but it's a different color green than before, which, man, I prefer this green more than this light green. Man, I don't like that at all. And then a samurai sword to come with, and of course, a lantern. Like, that's a decent amount of stuff. That's a great amount of stuff. Okay, so just a little upsy daisy like that. All right, give him one of these. Pop this off, right? Nice and easy. Okay. All right, put that in there. Here we go. Not gonna lie, that looks pretty sweet. Not gonna lie. Of course, you can't forget the handy stands that Mcfarlane figures all come with. That, yeah, may just seem like a clunk of plastic, but it helps. I mean, like, oh, well, as long as you don't screw it up. I'm curious, what's your opinion on these green construct accessories? I mean, one could argue that, hey, these are just green clunks of plastic. They don't really count as accessories. But what else would you want for a Green Lantern. These are awesome. Plus, you get a bunch of them. Like, just Kyle here's got like 4. I think they're cool. I think they're really awesome. And you know what? I lost some of the cool like machine gun stuff, the minigun that John Stewart has. I think I don't know what I did with those, and now I miss them. What the heck? I also got a question on a recent YouTube video that I wish I mentioned in that video, but the question was, how do I get the stuff like this to appear like they're glowing and they're lit up? Really, all I do is just have lights. So like, I could put this light here down underneath below or something, and then the accessory will look like it's lit. It's just fun lighting. This is a Lume Cube that you can get in the link in my bio, and I have discounts and all that. I love Lume Cube. Of course, you can use any type of flashlight, whatever you got, just shine it on the thing you want it to shine, and it's gonna look like it's glowing, you know? Makes a big difference, definitely does. All right, you poozers, here's Kilawog, and man, he is awesome. He's really big, he's really heavy. It's definitely one of the quote-unquote mega figs, I think, that Mcfarlane does. He's big. Let's see, how tall is he? He is, let's see. I get questions on exactly how tall these are all the time. I never think to do it. He's like 9.5 inches. He's a big boy. He's got tons of little texture all the way up on his suit and everything, which just looks awesome. It feels cool. I definitely love when Mcfarlane does stuff like that with these great textures, you know. His face looks great. I mean, look at that. One thing I think that could look good if anyone wants to add a little bit of like a black wash into it, just to get a little bit more detail of paint into the detail of the plastic. I think that might actually look really good if anybody wants to give that a shot. I think it looks great as is, but that I think might actually make it even look better. Here is how he looks compared to the Mcfarlane Doomsday. He's a little smaller than Doomsday, but I think that makes sense. If he was bigger than Doomsday, I think that would be a little off. So I think that's a good comparison. I think they did a great job with that. And of course, obviously when you compare him to Kyle, I don't know, I think they did a great job with the scale and making sure everything fits canonically, whatever you want to call it. For accessories, Kilawog comes with the little battle hammer. Little, this is huge. What am I talking about? It's got some cool little detail on the on there. Really awesome. And he's got himself a lantern also, a big one. And one thing that's really great about these accessories with the Green Lantern stuff is you can all kind of interchange them with any of the Green Lantern figures. I mean, obviously every Green Lantern has its own kind of style of construct, which I love, but you can still, just for the fun of it, you can interchange any of these whenever you want. And as far as articulation goes, I think you're getting pretty good stuff here, like typical Mcfarlane articulation, which I think is good. I don't know what other people are thinking, but you can get a lot of movement everywhere you need it. Either way, I think articulation, especially for a big boy like this, is pretty good. I don't know, man. I think this is a great 2-pack, and I think it's like a really good 2-pack. I really love this set a lot, and it's, I think, a huge win for Mcfarlane. I really love this, and if you disagree and you think I'm totally wrong, I would actually really love to know why. I'm very curious, so please let me know, or who knows, maybe you're right there with me and you agree. But either way, it's a shooting and reviewing video. I've got a funny idea for this Green Lantern kind of shoot. You haven't done a funny one in a while, been a lot of cool action-packed ones, so I'm gonna do something with these guys and I can't wait. Okay, here we go. I've got this kind of ridiculous, elaborate thing going on here, where Kilawog is teaching a lesson about eating your greens. Anyway. So Kilawog is going to be slicing this pepper, which is a jalapeno, by the way, so I'm trying my best not to touch the insides, because you know what happens if you've ever cooked with jalapenos. He's going to be cutting that, and I've got them standing up like that, and I'm going to spray a little bit of water to make it look like there's, you know, it's being cut, there's capsaicin going all over the place. And he's being floated up with my Mezco stand right now. I've got some green lights going on. All of these crazy lights I've got here are all made by Lume Cube. I love Lume Cube. Go to the link I have in the description. I've got discounts for all of this stuff that's going on here. All of this. So here are my settings right now. I'm at f1.8, so I can get that nice, clean, blurry background. I can also get more light that way too. And I'm at 1/640 for my shutter speed. I want it to be a little bit quick so I can get the water splashing when I do spray it. Then my ISO is at 400 as always. So that's really it. It's quite simple. So my goal is to take a few shots with my remote here, while I'm spraying some water. So hopefully it'll look like he's cutting it with some Green Lantern construct stuff. Of course, I'll do a quick time lapse of my whole editing process after I take the shot too. But I think I'm ready to go. I think I'm ready to take this shot. Let's go. I am so happy to finally have Kilawog in my collection. I think Mcfarlane did a great job on this figure and this 2-pack. Well done, Mcfarlane. This photo, along with everything else, will be posted on Instagram at Sirdork, and of course on Twitter and TikTok as well, at Sirdork730. If you did enjoy the video, please consider liking and subscribing to the channel. That would be amazing, and I'd be forever grateful. And thank you again for watching. I'll see you in the next video.